Hey guys, it's Grand Admiral Thrawn, and this is something I haven't done before, really. It's a review of a movie. This is something my friend, Movie Fan, has done a lot, and you can go check his channel out. I'll probably have his channel in the link in the description. Anyway, Clerks III. This movie isn't the best of the Clerks films. It's still great, though, okay? And also, it was a great way to end the Clerks trilogy, okay? Nobody can deny that. It was just sad. And Rotten Tomatoes tends to disagree, but Rotten Tomatoes is full of crap, so don't listen to them. So the plot of the movie is that Randall, sorry about that lighting thing, it's a bit of an issue. So Randall has a heart attack, and after he does, Dante tells him he should make a movie, because Randall is feeling bad that he's done nothing with his life except watch movies. So that's what the first half is, and they're making a movie and they're having fun, and it's like a basic Clerks film. The two are messing around and all kinds of funny stuff. But yeah, that's basically the plot. Now we get into Dante. Now let's start out with the main character of these movies, Dante. He has a sad arc in this movie, but he still has time to be a funny character. But man, does this movie take a flop? I mean, Clerks 1, here's a picture, sets up the universe, and it's funny, but it's also got a story. And it's not that serious. Well, it's got its jokes and all that, and it's still got a good story. Clerks 2 full-on embraces the silliness, but still has a story. But it's more silly than it is about the story. Anyway. This movie, though, the first half is all silliness, but then, like, towards the middle or so, it just gets sad, kind of, because, like, Dante's arc, it's just sad in this movie about how he lost, the girl that he met I can't think of her name right now, but Rosario Dawson's character from the second movie, and his unborn child he had with her. And he's just miserable about it, but he's still making Randall happy because Randall's his best friend. But yeah. Like, the scenes in this movie, like, where Dante's dead, but then at the very end, where his ghost appears in Randall's mind, and they're there at the Quick Stop, those two scenes were so sad. They got to me. This movie was just sad at the end, and it doesn't ruin the movie, but it's just sad. Anyway, time for the comedic relief best friend side of the story. Randall has a good arc too, where he realizes that he's just selfish and doesn't realize that Dante has been there with him the whole time, and it's not just his life, it's both their lives. And that Dante's actually the hero, and he's not the Luke, actually, like they say in the movie. You're the Luke, I'm the Dak, because earlier they made a joke about how he's Dak out of all the characters in Star Wars. Anyway. But yeah, Randall has a good arc in this story. Now let's move on to Elias. A character that was introduced in the second movie and was a comedic, like, they would make fun of him because he was a Christian and he believed in Jesus. Like, Randall would make fun of him. And then in this movie, he starts worshiping Satan because when he prays to Jesus and it doesn't answer his prayer, it was weird. Okay, but yeah, he was funnier when he worshiped Jesus and they made fun of him for it, but like that and sort of stuff. But yeah. He had these weird outfits on throughout the whole story, and I get it. They didn't want to just make him the guy who they tell jokes about and crack at him and stuff like that. But that one scene with but Randall, I'm highly allergic to cats was hilarious. Yeah. Well, Now on to everyone's favorite comedic duo, Jay and Silent Bob. So good they've gotten their own movie before. Jay and Silent Bob are comedic relief characters, so as such, they're the comedic relief of this movie. And they do a great job of that. Although this movie is comedy, so everyone's basically comedic relief. But I like how Silent Bob's talking like Kevin Smith in this movie for the scene where he talks about why they made the movie in black and white, like Clerks 1 was. Yeah, that was pretty good. And I don't actually mind that he has speaks more than once in this movie because he's just repeating something that he said in the first Clerks. So that's fine. Yeah, these two are great. They're just the comedic relief, but they're amazing. And can we just talk for 1 second about the fact that Jay has barely aged? Okay, this man is not aged a day by the look of it. Here he is in the first movie, second movie, and then third movie. Yeah, he does not age. Congrats to him. He ages well. Yeah. And another thing I really liked was the Mallrats reference with the auditioners, how he's like, about that damn sailboat, I just can't see it. Because it's a joke from Mallrats about how he just is looking at one of those paintings that they have the hidden picture and he can't see the sailboat, but everyone else does. Another thing I really liked about this movie, the movie that Randall made, how it was just the clips from Clerks 1 and 2 when Dante's in the hospital. Yeah, that was really good, and it was just a great movie. The ending, I was not expecting it to be so sad, but it doesn't ruin the movie because the movie was great, and it was to help with the ending, I get it, but I was not expecting it to be that heartfelt and just emotional, and it was sad. But anyway, this is Grand Admiral Thrawn's review of Clerks III. And this is Grand Admiral Thrawn signing off because I'm not even supposed to be here today.